morning. This is KELOLAND on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day.
Court documents are giving us more details on Sunday's murder and hostage situation in Wessington Springs. They say Mitch Caffey forced his way into Lorraine Redmond's home and shot her. He claimed it was an accident and that he was just trying to knock a phone out of her hand. He
faces numerous charges, including kidnapping and first-degree murder. Caffey is in jail, being held on a $1 million cash-only bond. A deadly crash is under investigation in northern Sioux Falls. Emergency crews were called to the area of 54th Street and Cliff Avenue just after 6:30 Tuesday.
That's where a northbound SUV had crashed into a tree. Despite life-saving efforts, the 48-year-old driver died at the scene.
At least 2 crashes on I-229 slowed down Tuesday evening's commute for many people. They happened during the 5 o'clock hour between the 10th and 26th Street exits.
Our KELOLAND News photographer saw one vehicle on its side and another with damage to the front driver's side. Emergency crews were on the scene to direct traffic and investigate the crashes. No one was hurt following a rollover crash in western KELOLAND last night. Multiple agencies responded to the scene. The Blackhawk Fire Department posted the pictures of the scene to its Facebook page.
The department says a horse trailer with a horse inside rolled into the median. Firefighters were able to get the horse out and load it into another trailer. Crews say the horse seemed okay but was taken to the vet for further examination. South Dakota's health department will start issuing medical marijuana cards no later than November 18th.
And almost all of the regulations for the state's program have been approved by state lawmakers.
The rule that we are proposing today removes physicians from the determination of whether a person can cultivate cannabis at home or not, but it does preserve their role as contemplated by statute in terms of certifying whether a person is allowed to grow more than 3 plants.
To read more on the proposals, check out this Capitol News Bureau report right here on KELOLAND.com.
Well, now let's send it over to meteorologist Scott Munt in the Storm Center for a look at the rain falling in parts of KELOLAND.
Well, good morning, everybody. We continue to follow the rain that we have going on across eastern, southeastern South Dakota. It may be heavy at times to eventually give us an inch of rainfall. Some spots may be even a little more than that. As we do check the outline, the sunshine is expected to return for tomorrow as temperatures will remain in the 50s for highs. And then we are looking at a cooler Halloween as temperatures probably fall to the 40s. And those numbers will continue to fall going into November. More details on your forecast with Brian coming up.
Thank you, Scott. Independent living residents at Prairie Creek Lodge are taking part in the Matter of Balance class.
The class helps them learn more about preventing falls and staying active. The course features both discussions and physical activity.
By taking this class and being really involved is going to lead them to being more active, and taking these exercises home within the class will lead them to staying active and hopefully taking our tools and taking more classes, not just Matter of Balance, but all the other evidence-based programs that Sanford Health has.
The classes are offered in different locations throughout the community and available for anyone. Well, if you enjoy bicycling and some competition, one local group is hosting a cyclocross race series this fall. But what exactly is cyclocross?
Race organizers say it's typically done on a curvy course and usually about a half mile to a mile and a half in length with some obstacles. There is a race this Saturday at Elmwood Park in Sioux Falls.
The first time I ever raced cyclocross, I was on a mountain bike at Sherman Park. I had no idea what to expect. I went out there and just took the starting line, and what happened happened. It was a lot of fun, and I've just progressed since then.
To get registered, head to this story right here on KELOLAND.com. The final race of the series is November 26th. If you're craving ice cream tomorrow, a good day to satisfy your sweet tooth. That's because it will be Miracle Treat Day.
Blizzard and coupon sales at participating Dairy Queens will benefit the Children's Miracle Network. This year's event was pushed back. It usually takes place in the summer. Well, that's a look at some of our top stories.
Now let's get one last look at your weather with meteorologist Brian Karstens. Brian?
All right, weather today. Rain is expanding East River, and you can see that on our Futurecast update running right through the midday hour. these streams of rain coming up from the south. So keep watching that on your Storm Tracker app today. I think there'll be rain well into the late afternoon. Even for Sioux Falls, this is going to continue through the early evening. Then you've got your clouds west of the James Valley and clearing skies in the west. Actually, today, not so bad. And fill up, it could be up close to 60 later today. The overnight forecast, there goes the rain. Northwest winds coming in stronger tomorrow, filling in the gaps here towards Sioux Falls and Watertown. And with that, we'll see highs in the middle 50s. Friday looks better. I think less wind. Numbers still in the 50s, low 60s. But then next week, we get to talk about colder weather. That's a big headline, too. More on that to say here in the next few days. Here's your rain outlook today. An inch or better east of Interstate 29. Even the amounts in Mitchell and Huron not too far from an inch. So keep that in mind today. There are your highs. 55 Chamberlain, 53 in Sioux Falls. Southeast wind about 10 to 20. Not as windy as yesterday in Sioux Falls. 55 tomorrow, 57 Friday. The weekend starts milder, but then here we go. We're going to start to tumble on Sunday, 47. And then we keep dropping from there, and eventually we could be looking at 30s for highs. I guess we should talk about that now, right? It's November at the end of that 7-day forecast. And Aberdeen also looking at 40s for highs Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So keeping that in mind, not necessarily any blockbuster storm tracks here. It's just colder air coming in with an upper level low out of Canada. The numbers in Pierre also dropping, and you got it. The Rapid City forecast also dropping into the 30s early next week. Could see some precipitation in the Black Hills. Check out the details. We've got an update here, our Storm Center update, in fact, right now at KELOLAND.com. Have yourself a great Wednesday.